Idea 2. We call 3 bands within Logic. These bands would be different college bands because I don't know bands outside of college. So I'm not likely to pick this though because of limited time that I have, and I know what I'm like with my time, so I probably most likely won't end up doing this one, but I might give it a go because it's just something else to try that I've not really done before. Next one. What would I record them on? A DAW, which would be Logic. Microphone list. These are some vocal microphones. I basically searched in what would be the best microphones for different instruments like vocalists, guitars, drums, keyboard, bassists. These are the different type of microphones that I found. Obviously the drums would be like a lot more mic'd up because there's a lot more stuff to it than a simple guitar. But yeah, I researched these, and then for the snare, kick, overheads, hi-hats and toms. We don't have all these microphones in college, but this is what would be ideal for them from what I searched.
Can I have a look what you've got?
Yeah.
SM7 for snare, yeah, but not at college.
No.
Use the SM57.
SM57.
You know why? Because the drummer could hit it and damage it and break it.
Yeah.
Where the SM57 is a lot cheaper, we've got many of them and they're more durable. Beta 52A for kick, yeah, definitely. We haven't got one, but we've got the RV20, the D112 and other mics for the
Oh, we
kick.
had a 52A.
I don't think we have.
Yeah,
Have we?
Yeah,
it's got a blue ring round it, hasn't it?
I think we do.
Might use
We
it
might
for
have
ages.
it.
We might have it actually.
I do, I use it last year.
'Cause I put it down
Oh, so
the
we do
line.
have it. It's that egg one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not the egg one, that's a D12.
It's a big grey one.
The big grey.
Yeah, yeah. I haven't seen it for ages, but yeah, you're possibly right.
Yeah.
SM81s for overheads, we haven't got those, but we've got P170s.
Yeah.
M160 for the hi-hats, we haven't got that, but we've got other mics you could use. P170 for instance, or an SE300B. Sennheiser E604 for the toms. We've got, what have we got? Remember, what? The 421s, which are probably in my opinion better than the 604s. Yeah, bass, you've got the Shure again,
Yeah.
but you could use the RV20 or the D112. Piano, we've got some Audix microphones.
I didn't know we had all it.
Yeah, we've got a full set, and there's 2 condensers in there, I'm not sure what they are. You could use for piano,
Yeah.
or you could use the P170s as well.
Right, next slide please, Ryan. And these are some recording techniques that I've googled in to see what would be best to do this one. Choose the right gear, basically microphones, XLR leads, headphones, loads of microphones because you'll need tons. Also headphones, you'll need a talkback microphone so you can talk back to the band whilst you're recording them. Obviously a microphone booth, a DAW and a Mac. Prepare the recording environment, which is why I was on about sound boofing. Because if you record somebody outside of a microphone booth, you're going to catch natural room reverb, which could be good. But if you're trying to make it yourself into Logic with their reverb, I don't recommend recording it outside of a microphone booth. Experiment with mic placement. So on an amp, just basically move around the microphone on the amp to see if you find any different noises like grit, see if it sounds muddy, and just keep on moving it around until it sounds what you like it to.
What's that called? You know, when you're moving it around to get the right.
I don't know what it's called, but I know you taught us this. You taught us it a while back, and I can't remember what it was called for the life
Get the
of
sweet
me.
spot.
Sweet spot. Mixing and editing, obviously, which everybody will do after recording a band. Post-production, improve the quality of the song. If it's mastered, then edited before the release, and final, mix and master. So basically what you're doing is mix and master it. and somebody else could go onto it and remaster and mix what you've done, and it will rather sound better in quality or horrible depending on who they are, obviously. But some people like to mix over an already mixed track as well, which could make it sound more polished or make it sound really bad. How would I mix the track? Organise my project, which would be naming the different tracks. Like, if I'm recording a guitar, I don't want to not name it because I'll get lost within all the other drum mics that I have. I'll get lost in the mix, so you need to name it so you can find what you're doing. And if you want to bus it, you're not going to know which track it's on, so you'll get really confused with it and it'll be all over the place. Set up your track names for each instrument, which goes into organising the project. Adjust levels, which is basically after everything's already recorded, turn everything down and then slowly lift it all up so it's all like not overdoing each other. So it's like the drums will be louder than anything else because of how much is on it. So lower all of the drums down and move them up slowly so they're like everything's level in the headphones. Add effects to it, which is like reverb, EQ and compression to make it sound, just mix it up a bit basically, so it's not all plain. Export the finished tracks and master the audio file. So that's basically after you've mixed your track, you'll bounce it, and then after it's all on one set level, you'll open a new Logic session and put the file onto the Logic session and master the file instead of mastering the tracks. Next slide. Mastering techniques, equalization, which is it's basically to do with panning. So if you pan something to the left, pan something else to the right, so it all sounds fluent. Because if you just pan one thing to the left, it's going to sound all muddy and messed up in your microphone headphones, I mean. So that's just going to mess up your whole track. Compression and limiting. Compression is really important for this because, well, I would say it's important. You don't need to do it, but I recommend doing it because you can set out levels through the compression as well, but also that you can make it so it's like squishing itself down. That's the way I would describe it. Which basically what limiting is as well. It's basically a brick wall, and if you limit it to a set noise level, it's only going to smack against that and not go past it. And then stereo enhancement, a process of manipulating the spatial arrangement of sounds in a mix to create a more immersive listening experience. This basically just makes your track sound way better. It's basically like describe this one very well. You're getting all the different sounds and making it so it sounds nice in your ears. Is the easiest way I can describe that one. Time management. As I said earlier, the reason I'm not doing this is because of time management. When I'm recording a band, I know what I'm like with my time management, and I don't think I'll be able to fit in recording a band into just past experiences of my time. Hitting a criteria goal per session with the band, and if we don't hit that mark every lesson we do, the songs are not going to get finished. So then not only will I not finish my project, it won't just be my fault, it'll be theirs as well. And I don't want to rely on them. I'd rather rely on myself, because then if I mess up, it's just my fault, not the band's. Preparation, if I don't prepare myself enough for it, and if I don't get everything ready for every session, it's just not going to go how I want it to go. There'll be way more time added onto it if I have to find microphones, find missing people, and then we won't have much time to even record the band if I don't prepare for it. Structured workflow, I'd have to keep a structured workflow, but if the band doesn't, and if I don't as well, then all of the structure would have created would fall down. We won't be able to do a single thing. Time tracking, I would not have enough time to identify the areas of improvement that I've made mistakes on. So if I'm listening to it and I've made mistakes, I won't be able to add everything out and make it sound how I want it to sound, basically. So then prioritisation. I'd rather prioritise myself and not the band, to be honest, because then if I prioritise myself, it's my fault that I don't get it done. Next slide. Any questions?
Which idea do you think you're going to go for?
Idea 1.
Which is?
Record 3 different genres of tracks, 3 different portfolios.
And maybe on 2 tracks live vocals.
Yeah.
Are you going to be writing the melody for the vocals and the lyrics?
Yes, I am.
Or would you expect the singer to come up with those?
I'm not going to expect the singer to do it because I'd rather do it myself so that it's nice and
I
ready.
would, because then that's their composition, not yours. So I want it all your composition. So if someone's going to sing on it, you write the lyrics and the melody and you ask them to sing exactly that.
And if it was a real nice scenario, if they wrote it, most of the track credit would go to them and not me, so I'd rather write it.
It would.
myself.
You could argue if they wrote the lyrics and the melody that it's a 50-50 copyright split, and I'm trying to judge you on your composition, and half of it's been written by somebody else. So yeah, keep it how I
Keep it,
I want,
that's
I want it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Any questions? Okay, thank you.
But there's, I need to show you what I will go through. It's fun. Later on.
Can you just spin that down a minute, Riley?
Oh, that's it stopped there.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. I just shortened it down so I could try and fit it all in this. I should have done what Ronnie did.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
So.